everyone, it's Karen and Alex with Karen's Stamping Place. How are you all tonight? Hi. So I just wanted to tell you, as people are jumping on, to please hit the notifications bell if you want to see any more of my videos, or subscribe to my channel. Alex and I have a really fun project here for you tonight. It's a really sweet little Easter treat bag. It's a 6x6. Well, it's not even 6x6. It's a 3 by something box in a bag. I made it at 3 inches, so it's so cute.
I love it.
It was a lot of fun to create, so we're going to switch you on down, and we're going to create it for you. So I'll just take a minute while Alex switches us on down, gets us over here. All right, there we are. Okay, so to create this box in a bag, the first thing you need to do is have a little piece of cardstock, and this cardstock is Blushing Bride, and we're going to cut it at 2.5 by 2.5. Oops, let me cut it all the way. Okay. Then we're going to score it at 3/4 of an inch all the way around.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Susie. Thank you for joining us. So we are just scoring this all the way around, 3/4 of an inch. And last but not least. Okay. So now we can take that. Okay, I can tell you right now that's not right. I did not measure that right. Okay, so we're going to go for 2. Okay, I think it's 2 3/4 by 2.5. Let me just look at my measurements right here real quick.
2.5 by 3.
Oh,
Score.
I'm so totally wrong. It's 2.5. Oy.
That's okay.
2.5 by 3.
2.5 by 3.
See, the last one worked. Why didn't? Okay.
You could make a very little small box using this.
Okay, so that's perfect. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and score at 3/4 of an inch. Well, I had my measurements written, but I wrote them wrong. Okay, this is looking right. That other one was too square, and it wouldn't have worked. So,
No, but it can hold exactly 1 Hershey Kiss.
it probably could. So I must say, I really love this scoring tool, Alex. It just, I mean, this cutting tool. This is our new cutting board, or trimmer, or whatever you want to call it, and it just works really well. I just love using it. But I don't need it anymore, so I'm going to have Alex set it over. Oh,
You
no,
know
I don't
what
need it
like on
anymore.
it? I like the fact that you can do 1/8 and 1/16 easier on
Yes,
this one
you can
than
see
on
it.
the older trimmer.
Absolutely, absolutely. So if you don't have one, that's something that you want to run out and get, because it's really a fantastic trimmer.
It is.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is just on the long side, the 3-inch side, we're going to trim our score lines that go up to the 3/4 inch score line. And that's going to start making our box. And then we're going to turn it all the way around and do some more cutting up to that score line. Now you can, if you want, angle and take a little bit off. That helps you so you don't have any of the flaps sticking up over the side. I will tell you, nobody's going to see it because it is going to be inside the bag. But if you want, that helps. Okay, so now we're going to score.
You said that you're using Blushing Bride for this, right?
Yes. I mean, we're going to crease all of our score lines. Okay, and what I'm going to do is use liquid glue. I know a lot of people would be like, oh, it takes too long. Why would you do that? It does take a little bit of time to dry, but I love that I have a little bit of wiggle room. And I don't think it takes that long to dry. A lot of people would use the tear and tape, but I'm good with this. This works just as well. It's a little bit stronger. Holds it together real well in my book.
Yeah, I do like how it holds.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hold it for a second because that's all it takes. It's just a second. And there you can see we have the little box. Okay, so now for the next piece, I'm using our Subtles Designer Series paper, and this is the Blushing Bride piece. So there's 4 designs. There's the gingham, and this cute little, I forget what they call this. It's, oh, my brain can't think.
Argyle?
Argyle. And then there's words, and then there's another cute little pattern. So there's 4 designs, and you get 4 sheets of each color. 2 sheets of each design, I believe is right. But what's nice about this little bag that I'm making is you can cut it at 3 inches. And then you can make 2 out of 1 sheet of paper. And did you like that little trimmer? Well, let me tell you about this trimmer. If you think you want to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you only have until the end of March to get this cute little trimmer for free. For $99, for $99 you receive $125 worth of free product, and you will get a pack of 6x6 Designer Series paper. That's a sampling from all of our Designer Series paper that's in the main catalog, and you get a free stamp set of your choice. So it's a really good deal, I think, right now.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take and put the tear and tape across the bottom. Now, I said I didn't use it on the top or on the box, but I am going to use it here because this is a place that it's a little more difficult, and this is a little smaller, so I do want to take off 1/4 inch. I forgot about that. Just 1/4 inch. Not much at all. It is a little smaller than most of the bags, so you know, just that little piece helps so it doesn't come over. You'll see when I'm folding it over. So,
That trimmer is really good to just stick in your bag when you're on the go.
oh my goodness, scrapbooking. It has made scrapbooking really nice for the pictures. I mean, you can just trim down your pictures so quick and easy while you're sitting there. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my scissors because I can't find my paper piercer, and I'm going to take off the backing of the tear and tape.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Susie says, how long does Celebration last?
Celebration lasts till March 31st.
What do you get during Celebration?
So, well, you know, you could answer that one.
Okay. So during Celebration, yes, you did find us, Christy. During Celebration, for every $50 or $100 order, you get a free gift item. So $50 have
Certain gift items.
and then $100 have certain gift items.
Absolutely.
And the coordination for this, that's coming out March.
So we have coordination products right now. I just don't have the flyer. I had it, and I don't know what happened to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this little box, and I'm going to stick it about halfway on the paper. Can you see that? Okay. Whoops, I pulled it off. And then, whoops, I'm not doing very well right now. Okay, now we want to stick it down. Now I'm going to take and just roll it. And I'm just rolling the box on the edge of the paper and making sure that it sticks. And I'll show you here in just a second what I'm doing. Okay, can you see? I'm just rolling that paper along the edge of the box. Okay.
This would make very cute little wedding favors with like the little Jordan almonds. It's like just the perfect size.
Okay, so remember I put the tear tape up the side, so now I can just kind of fold it over. Maybe I'll do this in my hand. And then I can just adhere that piece down, just like that. And there you have your little box in your bag, or bag in your box, or whatever you want to call it. And then all you do at the end when we're all done is we'll just flatten it out and we'll punch a hole. But right now I want to show you something really cute.
Christy says, love all the coordination dies and the Please Just Punch DSP.
Oh yes, Christy, it's so cute. Now Alex, I can't find that little strip of Pear Pizzazz paper that I brought over here. So could you grab me the scrap in there and I'll just go ahead and cut one. And then I need the trimmer because I did cut a piece, but I don't know what I did with it. I thought I brought it over. This is perfect. So this is all I'm going to use is a scrap. And then when she sits down, she'll hand me that paper trimmer. So I must say, I really do enjoy paper crafting. It's so much fun. I love getting together with my friends and having this time that we scrap and craft together. It's really a blast. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at 1/2 inch. Okay. All right, and I don't need this whole piece. I know I cut this down. Let's see, let me do it right here. Because this is like way too much right now. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it and then I'll let you know. It is going to be about 6 inches. Let's go 6 inches. That'll be perfect. Whoops. I'm just gonna trim that off. That'll be exactly what we need. Okay, paper trimmer gone again. Woo. Okay, so I'm gonna make some grass for the bottom. So we don't have those grass scissors, but I know you can find them on Amazon, and I do have a pair from the past, and it makes your life a little easier. And like I said, you can probably find these on Amazon, and you just want to snip. These don't kind of snip all the way through on that last little bunch, and we're not cutting that deep, so I'm just going to give it an extra little punch or push. And look, that just cuts you some grass. Really cute. So I wish Stampin' Up! Would bring these back. I know we had them for a little while.
That's so cool.
But it really saves you time other than sitting there trying to cut each piece. So there you have it. I cut some grass. Can you see that? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to just take some tear tape along the bottom of that.
That was really cool.
Yeah, I love those scissors. I really wish Stampin' Up! Would come back with them. They're a lot of fun. So, but like I showed you, if you don't have them, you can just go in with your snips like I did and just snip, you know, and just make grass that way. Really easy. Oops, I need those back. Okay, so now I'm going to take this off, and so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put a little piece of grass. Oh, I should have Alex start coloring. We're using this cute little bunny. I think I need to zoom you all in a little bit. It looks like you're so far away. So anyways, we're going to use this cute little bunny that I cut with my Scan and Cut. And so Alex is going to stick around a little bit tonight, and we're going to make a video on how we did this little bunny.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys can see it. So Alex is going to start coloring, and she can tell us what she's doing, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting the grass around the base of my box in a bag. Okay,
So I am just using the Light Smoky Slate blend, which is an alcohol-based marker. And I'm going to put down a first layer of just color, because then I can blend the darker shade into it easier. I find when this is down and wet. So I'm going to take the dark and I'm just going to go where I want a little bit of shadow.
My dog is
here.
underneath this. She all of a sudden decided she wants attention.
Then I'm going to soften the edges. I'm just going to take the light and go over it. And I'm using circular motions, because if you use a straight line, you'll have a harder time blending out the marker.
And I'm just kind of playing with the grass just to kind of make it look a little more natural than just a strip around the bottom. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Alex and I are here to answer your questions. But there you have the grass around the bottom of the bag. And so while Alex is working on the bunny, I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole. Now, Stampin' Up! Doesn't have a good size hole punch. So I did this on the last one, and I hate to do this, but I'm just going to bring in my Crocodile again. I'm using two products that Stampin' Up! Doesn't have tonight, but I was really, really wanting to make this, and it's so cute. So I just punched a little hole, and then I'm going to take some of this gray ribbon that we have. It's gray granite, and it's our tuxedo weave ribbon. And I'm going to just cut some off. Got my scissors stuck up in there. Okay. Now the other thing you can do with this, and I'll just show you, I'm just going to go ahead and fray one end for this, and then we can fray the other. Yep, you heard me. We can fray the edges. Okay, so you just kind of cut it on the edges and then pull it. And that frays the edges. This is one of our favorite things to do with these ribbons.
I love doing that.
I don't know why. We're kind of crazy when we do this.
The bunny came from Welcome Easter, and it is on page...
I forgot to show it. Here it is. Welcome Easter, and Alex will find you the page. It's the cutest little set for Easter. And if you know somebody having a baby, it makes the most beautiful, sweet little Welcome to the World cards. And
it is on page 45.
On page 45. And it even says, Welcome to the world, little one. And after we're done, I'll show you a sweet little card Alex made with that set. Okay. Just going to finish fraying this. It makes kind of a mess when you start pulling these little white pieces out. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to fray just a little bit more and then start pulling those pieces. It does make a mess, but oh, it's so fun.
I'm going to darken his little nose. So depending on how light you want it, you can only, because I went over the pink a couple of times to bring up the color, but if you just want a really light wash of color, you don't have to do it as many times as I did. It is a super cute set. I love the little lamb, the chick.
And who wouldn't want a card from that set at Easter? I mean, it's just adorable.
And if you're new to coloring and you want to practice your shading, these are really big and nice sized line drawings with a lot of open space and little different areas that you can color in to practice your shading and your brightening of your little animals.
I'm almost done fussing with the fringed end. It's so much fun though. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at that. Isn't that fun? Now we've got a fringed end. But first, I have to take and poke it through these holes. Okay. And then, once I get it through the holes, we're gonna, so this is a wonderful little tote bag or treat bag for, I don't know why I said tote bag, treat bag for little candies for Easter. You could put Hershey's Kisses in there. You could put some Dove chocolates. You could put some Cadbury chocolate eggs in there. All kinds of fun little Eastery goodies. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this in a little knot on the front here. See, and then it has the little fringed edge. That's kind of cute. I think I'll finish that off on the other side. And then we're going to take the little bunny that Alex colored for us, and we're going to take a couple dimensionals and put it on the back. It's so sweet. I just love it, love it, love it. Look, and then it looks like he's in the grass. Oops, I put him up too high. Let me put him down just a little bit in the grass. Look, it's like he's in the grass.
I love it.
Isn't that cute? And then we're going to have our little fringe on the end. I think I might move this back a little bit, but the other one I made earlier today did not have that fringe. So this is really cute. We're going to stamp a sentiment, and we're going to use it. It's out of the same stamp set, and it says Sweet Friend. And Alex is going to color with the blends a couple pearls.
So I'm just going to use the dark Flirty Flamingo because that's what I used on the other one, and it really works well with the color.
This is the modern label punch, right? I always forget. I don't think so. I don't remember. Oh, I don't like how that turned out. I smushed too hard, and you can see I've got some smushies there. I'm gonna redo it. I can do that. This is on a scrap of paper. I just won't smush too hard. Okay. And there we go. I'm just gonna punch that out. Alex is looking up what that punch is. I should know it, but I just, in my head, don't have it right now. Now I'm just going to put some adhesive on there.
It is the classic label punch.
Classic label. Label, I was right. But modern label, classic label, I wasn't right. Okay. All right, so there we have the Sweet Friend sentiment on there. And now we're just, did you see these cute little pearls that she colored? Okay, let's just go ahead and pick them up and just kind of stick them around the little bunny. So you notice I have not cut off that other end yet because I'm going to take some time and work on the fringe on the other side. And so I'm going to cut this down to here. And then I'm just removing, remember, that white edge. And I'm completely removing it. I'm not leaving it on there at all. Can y'all see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and so now all I have to do is just pull this down. A little bit easier this time because I removed that first instead of waiting. And then I'm just pulling the little pieces of ribbon, little strands down.
It's very fun to do.
It is. It's almost like therapy, huh, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, woo! Look what I did. Okay, a little bit more. And there we go. Now I can pull out these little white pieces that I have everywhere, but that's okay. It's fun. And we're crafting. Who's a tidy crafter? Not me.
I'm not.
Okay. And so tell me what you think. Which one do you like better? Do you like it without the fringe? That's so cute, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you like it with the fringe? I don't know. I think that's really cute. So let us know. And like I said, go in and subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications so you know when we go live from now on. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Host code.
Oh yes, we have a host code. If you spend $50 or more with me, you will get a special gift in the mail from me. So the host code is
3DHMTCZY, and it is in the description box below.
It is, and I totally forgot to write it down. So thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Sorry if you're getting, I forgot to put do not disturb on. So sorry if you're getting some notifications that are dinging in there. But yeah, let us know which one you like better. If you like it with the fringe or without. And remember, go in and subscribe. And I hope y'all have a great night. And we are really blessed and we're really grateful that you decided to spend some time with us. Thank you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Night.
When do I hang?
No.
Okay.